All right, Aquarius, thanks for tuning in to your weekly horoscope for Monday, January 12th through the 18th. My name is Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology. If you'd like more information on that, you can check the description down below and also to find out your sidereal sign. Okay, so you Aquarians, we have a very important week this week, and it has to do with this Pluto squaring up to the North Node, which is this overall energy of the month. And so pivotal time here. This went into orb actually during the previous weekend, and it's going to continue to be aspected exact all the way through Friday. So an important week in shifting there. And it has to do with taking some power and putting some restructuring energy into a particular area of our life. And for you, it is the area of depth and intensity. It's the 8th house. So you Aquarians here, there's needing to get deep, needing to get real, truthful, honest with your relationships with yourself, doing perhaps some spiritual work, some transformative work. Getting deep and improving your overall spirituality is what this is about. The North Node is in Virgo, so this is about improving something in that area, and it's essentially improving your connection to yourself and letting go of any fears and inhibitions, and again, doing that kind of spiritual work. It's also about life and death, beginnings and endings, transformation, and just enjoying things. The 8th house is about the true deep meaning in what we're doing. If it's your work, are you really connected to it emotionally? Is there that spiritual connection to what you're doing? If it's the relationship, if it's this, it's that, whatever it is for you, it's just overall getting very true, getting very real with yourself, and like I said, making any structural changes to get that stuff done, whatever those 8th house matters are. Also, 8th house is shared resources. For some of you, could be about paying off some debt or getting rid of some things that hold you in bondage to other people also. Now we have Uranus sextiling up to Venus and Mercury, which is on Tuesday and Wednesday, early part of the week. Those two planets have been close to each other in your 12th house of spirituality. So a lot of you are perhaps finding that the alone time is very enjoyable right now, the meditative time, taking the peace and presence in what you're doing. With that Venus and Mercury, they're also understanding things on a spiritual or behind the scenes sort of level. So anyways, this is going to be an opportunity here, maybe perhaps something out of nowhere. A sextile with Uranus almost always is some sort of out of the blue opportunity or something. It could have to do with finances or resources in some way with Uranus transiting your 2nd house. And so whatever that is, it's something enjoyable, and just be aware of it around Tuesday, Wednesday, and walk through the door, because again, it's an opportunity, but we have to walk through the door to make it into something and to enjoy it. But I think either way, something new, something exciting there, enjoy it. You'll be glad you did. Now Venus is going to be trining up to the North Node on Wednesday as well, which has to do with enjoying all of these shifts and changes that are taking place. Midweek here now on Wednesday, it's almost like we can start to see the enjoyment of what we're doing and getting into it as that ball starts to move in terms of this whole North Node life path stuff. So it's a shift here for everybody, and for you it's a shift in that 8th house of seeing the beauty in it, beauty in this new path, this new direction that you're heading towards, and these things that you're changing in your life. So this is where it really starts to become enjoyable, and then from Wednesday onward you can really go with the flow and enjoy what you're doing, see the beauty in it. Now the sun goes into Capricorn midweek on Wednesday, goes into your 12th house, so this is where things become illuminated in this sector. It's also time for a lot of you to make sure you get enough alone time, meditative time, sleeping, and listening to your dream space as well. But overall, very creative here too. So there's passion here, there's creativity, and it's coming from the spirit realm. So having that peace and presence just in your day-to-day experiences is very, very important, and that's going to really give you that vital life force energy that's needed right now through that presence and compassion as well of the 12th house all the way into February. Now Wednesday, Thursday time period, we've got Mars squaring up to Saturn, which is some disciplined effort needing to take place here. Saturn's been in your 10th house. So a lot of you have been needing to take your work seriously, getting some things done there, perhaps stepping into that mature, disciplined, pragmatic approach to that. And this is going to be a week where maybe you have to do something in that area. Maybe it has to do with your goals, your ambitions. Mars is in your 1st house squaring up to that Saturn in the 10th. So suggesting maybe some energy needing to be put into your goals, but you want to find a nice balance here. You want to see how your goals are related to your work, and your work are related to your goals, and merge those two together. That's what's going to help this energy flow quite nicely, because it can feel like they're two opposing things, but they're really not. and seeing them as one and the same is essentially the best way to put the energy in and to do that disciplined thing, whatever it is, so that you can then move on for the rest of the week. Now, also Wednesday, Thursday, in the last aspect, we've got Mercury trining up to the North Node, so something being learned, some sort of lesson in terms of this whole life path, which is this whole shifting point here, Thursday, Fridays. I think we get it. We start to understand, because at the end of an aspect, that's when we really start to understand something, or what we need to do, or what have you. So it's some clarity, nonetheless, and understanding what's important for you in your growth process. So pay attention to that. Take whatever information comes to you around that time, and let that be a sort of learning experience for the rest of the month of applying this whole life path direction of getting deeper and more meaningful in your life, which is the whole path for this whole year for you. All right, Aquarius, well, I hope you have a great week. Thanks a lot for watching. If you'd like a personal reading, please get in touch, and I will talk to you next time. Take care.